Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of 2 videos we have for you today.
But first, a word from our sponsors. Hey guys, we want to talk to you about Surfshark. They just added a brand new thing to the service.
Yeah, it's called Alternative ID. So when a website wants your name, your phone number, your address, one click of a button, this automatically populates it with different information that is not yours, and then you can have it go to a fake email address to keep all of your sensitive information off of the internet.
And this is for free in addition to everything else that comes with Surfshark, right, Joe?
And also at a great price point at $221, you could get unlimited devices, share with your friends and family.
$2.21, sharing with all of your friends
deal.
and all of your family. It's a great deal. And we have a special 83% off and 3 free months when you use our code and our special link at surfshark.deals/Angry Joe Show. Guys, we've done the research. This is the best deal in VPNs. Protect your data, get full access to the content you deserve, and yes, we hope you enjoy the show. Check it out.
Guys, it's 2023. You need a VPN, one, just to unlock those libraries that we're all paying for.
Yep.
And there's a lot of other great features in there. Remember, you can have the fake information that you can add to those spreadsheets so you're not getting as much spam. So definitely check out Surfshark.
Check out the links down below. Alex, what the heck has been going on over the past week in gaming news?
All right, we got all sorts of stuff. Let's do delays. Metal War 2 is getting delayed.
Oh, no. I like this one.
So it was
When?
2024 now.
Oh.
It was supposed to be coming out later this month.
Yeah.
But you know they made the tough choice, but it's probably the right choice. They did a bunch of things where people were able to play the game, and so there's a lot of little bugs, and they don't want to release a buggy product, so they're going to wait till next year. It's also probably a good idea because this year is absolutely
jam-packed right now.
with
There's
games.
too much to play.
So
It's also being done by a Ukrainian studio, Best Way, so it probably doesn't help that the ongoing Russian invasion of Ukraine is, probably affecting things a little bit.
So what they said is, we feel that our fans deserve to receive a game in a completely polished and bug-free state, and ask them for just a little more patience to allow us to deliver such a high-quality product. So that's the way. That's the way to do it. Just don't wait. Just don't wait too long. Don't do that too many times. But yeah, that's so.
Like other ones.
I was looking forward to that one, but there are so many games right now we have to focus on. It's good to get one out of the way. Because, we're working on Starfield. Don't expect that anytime soon. Right around the corner is Mortal Kombat. Then at the end of the month, there's Cyberpunk. And then I know there's something in between that.
And Spider-Man comes out afterward.
Bring me Spider-Man.
Yeah. All right. Google's getting back into games. Not like Stadia, though.
Stadia.
Yeah. But so... the bite-sized game is going to be on YouTube.
Oh, wait. Well, since we're talking about what's coming up, I had a little quick news story here that Dune Spice World, that one we played, that strategy game, is coming out of early access. I hate early access. September 14th. So I guess that can kind of replace the Men of War strategy itch. It's coming out with one new faction. So it'll probably get overwhelmed by all those games that we just
Oh, yeah.
Lies of P was the other one.
Lies of P, yeah. That one's. I'm definitely playing that one. All right. So there's now a new banner on YouTube called Playables. It's a new section on there. They're going to do little bite-sized games. They're getting back into gaming. They want you to be able to play on your mobile device and on your PC. I don't know what they're doing here. Is this going to be another one of the long list of things that Google puts out, and then people get excited about it and latch onto it, and they just kill for no reason? But I don't know.
I'm leaning towards yes.
Yeah, probably that one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. According to their YouTube's announcement, it says Playables are games that can be played directly on YouTube on both desktop and mobile devices. If you're part of this experiment, you'll see a section on YouTube called Playables that will appear alongside other content on the home feed. We're testing this with a limited number of users to start. You can view and control your Playables history and save game progress in YouTube history. So it's not what I'm going to YouTube for, but I think I don't know who this is for, but. Great. Good.
The TikTok generation to play little side things like Netflix tried to do it, YouTube doing it. We'll see.
We got some Blizzard news this week. So franchise manager Rod Ferguson said that the team for Diablo 4 is focused for years and years to come. And it has to be years and years to come because they weren't focused on it very much the last couple of years because the game came out not finished, and the first season was a massive disaster. But he's more or less confirming that they're going to adopt what appears to be a Destiny-style DLC schedule. So,
Well, from what I understand, it's the stuff afterwards, right? Because the main game you liked,
I think the campaign,
it's
the main
just
campaign
the
is
end
all right.
stuff
It's
and
It's
the
not-
live service stuff that sucks.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, it's not a $70. You don't get $70 worth from the main campaign. That's a fact. That's not a $70 campaign. And so, what you're doing is Blizzard has always made Diablo a lot like what happens after the campaign is the meat of it,
Yeah.
and that's the part that just
Going
wasn't
through it multiple times.
cooked, wasn't put together, and it kind of makes sense. So, according to Ferguson, he says, so as we look at our quarterly sessions and we look at our annual expansions, those are things that we're really focused on for our live service. That him kind of explaining that there's going to be yearly DLCs. We've got
Great. They're going to finish the game later.
Yeah. We've got plans. We have storylines that go well into the future. We've got plans. We're always leapfrogging our seasons and leapfrogging our expansions, so it's something you're going to do for a long time. We're excited. When you look back and realize that there were 11 years between Diablo 3 and Diablo 4, that feels like we didn't live up to our players, our community, and what they deserve. That's something we're rectifying in Diablo 4 with our seasons and expansions.
All PR speech. We always have plans, but they never execute. The execution is always trash.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is how many ideas did the developers and the people in the boardroom say, hey, we should put this in the game, and someone said, no, that goes into Season 7.
Live service.
That's a really cool idea, but if we give them everything all at once, a completely polished game, 5 years from now when we're trying to sell a new yearly expansion, they won't want to buy it. So we have to purposely make storage. Now, I'm giving Blizzard a lot of credit they probably don't deserve, and assuming that they are competent enough to design a storage system that is so bad on purpose that they could fix it later and sell you an expansion. I don't think that may be the case because I don't want to give them that much credit. But this is the problem with live service games.
Yeah.
And so it's like how much are they holding back to sell you at a later date? And
Yeah, they're trying to defy.
Defy you?
They're trying to defy
What?
Destinyfy
Is it-
the
wait.
Diablo 4
Hold on, I
that
don't
worked
like
out
this.
really well for Halo, and they try to do it for Halo. Of course, that's a different genre. Blizzard thinks it works better here, and frankly, I don't know. I guess their data shows that it does because people go through the game already multiple times, but they're just creating artificial restrictions and mobile mechanics and stuff to kind of ruin their shit, and I hate it. I hate it. It sucks. Instead of nice little big box expansions, $30, whatever, every so often, it's a live service where you'll get a trickle up into that, release of the next season or whatever, and then you go from there, and then that'll have new problems. It'll fix old problems, and it'll introduce new problems. They'll restrict your storage. They'll put in new types of gems. I'm not looking forward to it, and yeah. I think that Diablo 4 was ultimately marred. Maybe not marred as much as I thought it would be, but still marred in other ways.
Yeah. I think it's going to take until October and then even into the next year when we see Season 2, Season 3, if people are coming back. Because I'm not interested in necessarily coming back. I think that the new vampires thing that it looks like they just stole from Diablo Immortals, it doesn't interest me, and I'm not interested in what they've got. So I may have to wait to see. And if I'm a hardcore Diablo fan. Like, I love those style of games.
Yeah,
and
you do.
I don't want to go back and play anymore. I'm playing other things.
That's a problem.
So it's like if they're losing, but I'm also old man yelling at the
Would you-
clouds.
would
I'm
you
not
rather
in touch
play-
with the kids nowadays. But
Yeah. Would you rather play an older Diablo if you had a chance? If you're like, okay, today I'm playing Diablo, do you go back and play Diablo 4, honestly, or do you go back and play a different
I would
Diablo?
probably go back to PoE before, and then the other thing is that PoE 2 is coming out sometime soon. And I mean, if they've got their shit together, then maybe it's just like, all right, no more Diablo, and it's
Jump
just
ship.
just PoE forever. I mean, PoE's always been a great game, but Blizzard was on top. And for them just to potentially lose that crown is kind of
They
crazy.
did it to himself, self-inflicting wounds.
Oh, absolutely. All right, I got some great Madden news for you guys. Madden NFL 24 breaks Series Week 1
You
digital
ready for
sales
the
record.
table?
No,
You didn't hear him?
no, man, I don't. That just goes right past. I'm not listening on purpose. because he mentioned the M word, and that does not match up with what I've
How
seen.
do I read?
What I've seen.
How do we reach these keys?
So just don't say it, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
say it.
This is a
I'll
piece
cover
of
my
shit
ears
game.
and you can
Yeah,
finish.
This
so
piece
go
of
ahead.
shit game
Go ahead.
broke records.
Yeah, Madden 24 breaks series week 1 digital sales records because now physical copies don't matter
Fuck
anymore.
are you doing?
So people are buying it like crazy. They're playing it like crazy. 36% increase in games played during week 1 of launch. So people are really excited to play it.
Wait, no, these are all bullshit stats. These are all bullshit stats so far. Keep going, keep going.
So yeah, and then the most played team is the Ravens. So people really like to
That's
play
all
the Ravens.
bullshit stats. And link me to that. Where'd you?
He
Where
wants to
is
get
that?
mad on his own.
Because I want to see the exact words. So yeah, a digital sales increase is a natural thing that's happening to every single game. Boasting about it is not anything indicative of, wow, we're year over year sales are massive.
Not if you like Square Enix.
And then the amount of players going up during week 1 of the NFL, that happens all the fucking time. So I think that a lot of that is smoke and mirrors. They would be giving way more impressive stats. It's like, oh yeah, we sold 30% more copies of the game, whether they be digital or physical. There's, making no distinction between them. I don't think Madden is having immense success right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, they said it's single week franchise record for digital units sold.
Yeah, that's as the years go along, the digital sales of a franchise is going to go up just because we're old farts, and that physical is going down as the new generation takes over, and they don't buy discs and they don't have cool ass libraries of little box arts that you could pull and say, hey, do you want to share this game? And you can take this home with you.
DVD, CD racks.
Borrow. Motherfucking Sam stealing all of our games.
He's got 4 copies.
He got 4 copies of
All-Pro.
All-Pro 2K8 because he borrowed mine, he borrowed Joe's, he borrowed Devin's, and we go to Sam's house. He's got 3 copies of. What are you doing? What the hell? Anyways, those days are over, so that is not that impressive.
I think physical copies have been down to almost nothing for a couple of years now. So,
Which is all the more reason why they should go free to play.
Nah,
If you're
they
going to
need no
continue with all this fucking celebrations, fucking Light Bright for $25. $25, Joe. $25 for motherfucking Light Bright and celebrations, the shuffle and the Kamehameha.
You should get that shit
And then,
for free.
and then that's not even including, obviously, the fucking piece of shit Ultimate Team mode with the Bustin' Packs gambling addiction.
With fire animation.
With
Guys,
Joe,
go check out
it's
the
not
review.
fire. It goes hard. The animation goes hard, and I really like that black background. EA,
Barely
I
an
really
effort.
like that black background.
We didn't have to do anything. It just came like that. It's a default. It's a default.
Yeah, he's getting props for a black background. Do you see? This
No.
this will never end.
It's not.
there's a bunch of really great stats in here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jonathan Taylor is the game's top running back.
Okay.
Jalen Ramsey is leading in interceptions. Both of these people aren't playing.
They're not playing right now.
Yeah,
or
so that's
probably
hilarious.
This year.
Kyler Murray MVP.
Yeah, Kyler Murray
Yeah.
is the greatest. Joe Burrow definitely winning his games and not earning
Fuck
3
me.
points.
3 points.
'Cause
Three
you're
Three
Joe
fucking
Burrow.
points.
And the Giants doing real strong. They definitely are not a welfare franchise. They look like a welfare franchise
Yeah.
right now. I don't know if you saw the games yesterday, but
Oh, yeah.
all right.
Well,
If you follow me on Twitter, you know about that game. As I was constantly putting up videos and laughing. 40-0. All the G-men trash talkers disappeared.
What was
Yeah.
crazy is 40-0 doesn't even tell the tale. If you watch that game, you're like, this is like a 90-0. Like you are deleted from you're
if
not a
the
playoff.
offense, if the offense would have kicked it into gear.
Oh, Dallas has no offense. Dak is.
I'm
Dak
saying,
is not
if they
an elite
would've, it would've
quarterback.
I remember
higher.
something. It was weird. Like one of the refs was like, "It's over. or something. But it was a part that was like, oh no, the ref. Remember when I said it's over? The Giants will no longer be playing in the NFL. It is over.
They just got kicked.
The entire franchise is
USFL
over.
is now.
No, hopefully they'll recover because I need the Giants.
It's gonna take a lot of years to recover.
Entertaining because I don't think I could handle
They need
40-0, that much every fucking
They need
time.
receivers.
They have no receivers and they overpaid Danny Dimes by too much. All right, back to video game stuff. Skull and Bones.
It's out now.
It is not. It's
okay.
No, stop that. It's not. This game's probably never coming out. It's a game being developed in Singapore. Now, I need to remind you guys about a lot of things because Skull and Bones is a weird game.
Yes.
Ubisoft is being paid a huge amount of money from the government in Singapore. To develop this game. It's like, hey, we want you to make games here in our country using our developers, use the tax dollars, so we're going to give you all these subsidies, all these things to make it. Estimated over $120 million in development, and that was 2-3 years ago when we got those figures, so it's even more now. And because they're using all these subsidies, they have to follow like the union laws that are out there. And so they're facing union action over pay and workplace treatment right now. And this week they also lost another creative director. This is the third one.
Flaming dumpster.
Yeah. So this is the third creative director to leave. Not even leaving the company. Just, I don't want to work on this game anymore. I'm going back to France. I don't want to work here. I don't want to like this. And then
This is telling you how bad the situation's got.
Some of the developers, I'm going back through all of the different things that we've covered on Skull and Bones, and like some of the developers are like, I don't know if we play pirates in this game. I don't know if we play a pirate ship in the game because they don't like. Are we a ship that goes place to place and then we shoot all the other ships and we do things, or do we play as pirates? And they didn't know what it was 3 years ago, and now it's a different thing. And according to all the people involved, every single time a new person comes in, they throw away everything that they had done before and completely restart the project. So this is going to be a problem. So
it's been a problem. It's not going to be.
Who
It's
is
been
in
a problem.
charge? Is there anybody even in charge?
They left. They're
They
like,
left?
fuck this, abandoned ship.
Jesus Christ.
I like this quote. Nobody knew what the fuck they were doing.
No.
Said an
like
ex-developer.
that.
That's
No.
in quotes. That's in
An
quotes.
ex-developer, I
Said an
believe
ex-
that. Like, fuck
All
that
right.
shit. No.
He's tired.
I left.
I thought that's a current developer. Nobody knows what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah. So,
Probably current developers too.
so fresh off the success of Black Flag, Skull and Bones was originally planned as a
Did y'all see Black Flag fell off of Steam and stopped being sold on Steam? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, did they do that because they want you to buy Skull and Bones instead or something?
No, but Ubisoft came out and said, no, there's an issue with the
Okay.
game. We haven't been able
I
to figure it out because
okay.
they're incompetent with all things related to
Gotcha.
pirates. So they said that's not the case. But fresh off the success of Black Flag, Skull and Bones was originally planned as a multiplayer expansion to the popular game under the working title of Black Flag Infinite, similar to Ubisoft's recently announced Assassin's Creed Infinity. But yeah, and then that's where the quote, no one knew what the fuck they were doing. They've restarted the project over and over, scope creep, and then redefining what the game is and what it isn't. And so now we're in I don't know what's going to happen.
I guess we're close to the finish line. We have to be.
But they don't even know what the fuck is going
Another
on.
beta,
It
Joe.
just got delayed again to 2024.
Yeah.
No, it's no.
No, no.
This feels like
no.
I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone or something. We get close to a Skull and Bones release, and then we're not close, and so I don't believe it. Well, I have to believe, and you know what? They got scared off by all they're just
beta,
coming
the
up
open
with
beta.
excuses.
The open beta, everyone's like, what the fuck is this? So now
No,
we
I
gotta
don't think
fix-
they care about that. I think it was seeing all the other video games in this area, maybe.
Okay, do you think it comes out this fiscal year, which would be from now until
Till March or
to March
something
31st?
like that. Yeah.
Or do you
it's
think it
gonna
gets
be-
pushed to
I think
April,
it-
May, June, which
No
is normally
fucking
dead?
way.
I would say get pushed.
I want it to get pushed so that they can put in boarding and sea monsters. If there's boarding and sea monsters, I will give you an additional 2 point. No, that's too
2
generous.
points.
That's Madden. Okay, that was a limited time offer from Madden. I give you 1 point.
That's not going to happen. Alex just said right now we don't know if we're playing a pirate or a pirate ship.
We're playing a pirate. or
You
a
want them to
pirate.
do everything else. It's like, I don't know what we're doing. Are we the ship?
Are we the ship
we
or
the
are we the pirate? Well, then they don't know how to board because is it the ship is going to board the ship? Or is it your pirate that's going to board?
So I'm holding my breath for those krakens and mythical creatures.
Yeah.
So financially speaking, if they have a bad year and they want to just accept the fact that this is a bad year, they would push it into the next year's time. So because that it's just a way to make sure that their stock's going to fall no matter what.
By March, me.
After.
Joe is after.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
We'll see. Fucking game. God damn it.
Well, the good news is if it gets pushed after, then we will have longer to spend in the game because there's usually not as many games that come out in
March,
June, like May and June,
or later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I got. Moji, what do you got?
I got some good news.
I got good news too. Go ahead.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem was a great movie we all liked.
Yeah.
It's gonna be adapted into a video game. Outright Games has announced they're gonna make a Ninja Turtle game, same art style.
Outright Games?
Yes.
Well, look them up. What else have they done?
Outright. It's gonna be on PC and console 2024, and it's
They
gonna
did
be
Paw
set.
Patrol, Peppa Pig. They did some.
Ben 10. So they're doing kids type games.
Yeah.
Okay, so I imagine them being more like a kids.
Yeah,
type
it's gonna take place after the movie.
Yeah.
So.
Still no word if we're gonna get the original actors.
no! DC League of Super Pets: The Adventure of Crypto and Ace.
This
One
is
of the
now-
worst games that we've ever played.
This is bad news.
Wait.
That's bad news,
so
Joe.
how
I thought you
dare
said you had good news,
This is-
and now you have
What?
bad news. I knew it. I was like, wait a minute.
It would be good.
That
Hey,
sounds.
No, this is gonna
That
be
sounded
terrible.
familiar.
so let's kind of go off of Shredder's Revenge, something like
They're
that.
not made. They didn't make
No.
that.
I
game.
know they didn't make it. I said maybe they could go something
No.
like that.
This is terrible news.
That's terrible news.
Shit.
Thanks, Joe. I'll give you some good news.
We can try it out. We'll try it out.
No,
see.
we don't have to.
Yeah, we have to.
It's Ninja Turtles.
Especially if it's made by
I'll
the
play
people
Last
that
Ronin.
made
I don't
the
play this.
Super Pets game. We had a good time with Super
Oh
Pets.
God.
All right. RuneScape community claims a supreme victory for good gaming. This is stuff that the Angry Joe Show was created for. As developer apologizes and cuts the pay-to-win features from the hated Battle Pass. So Jagged says it will patch out all the pay-to-win features of the pass and offer full refunds to the players who paid for it. So this is a huge win for the gaming community. They admitted that they messed up, and it is making major changes to remove those controversial features.
I'm sorry we got caught.
Yeah, pretty much. Video was posted with Asmongold. A bunch of people canceled their accounts. There was a bombing campaign on Steam. The official RuneScape forums and the subreddit, just the community was like, fuck this. And then finally, Jagex tried to quell, and tried to write it out, saying, hey, there's going to be, September 6th, we're going to do this blog post. We've been listening and discussing your feedbacks and seeing how we can tweak the Hero Pass. But that's very meek, right? And then it just got louder, and then they said, we messed up. They said today. The launch of the Hero Pass alienated and frustrated many in the community. You've told us, among other things, that it was too pay to win, and you lost important aspects of daily challenges. We made a significant misjudgment, and we are sorry. So this is good news, good gaming news. We rarely get these where it's like the community's like, no. You see what happens? If the fucking sports gamers had any brains on the level of RuneScape players, full-on muscular chads with the badass chin and the massive muscles, and motherfucking sports gamers
I like the Giants.
are like the New York Giants right now,
Trash.
40-0. Or they are the neckbeards and the two teeth and the glasses. That's right. I'm calling you out, sports gamers. Do what, like, the RuneScape people do and said, no!
Enough
no
is enough.
more! Enough is enough. We don't like this shit. And if you don't change this, we're going to fucking leave. We're going to fucking make you feel it. And so, yeah, go ahead.
But EA says, yeah, to where?
What are you gonna do, huh?
We got exclusive license until 2026.
That's
There's
the reason
nothing
why
you
it
can
works.
You can't
Because
do
it's a fucking monopoly, and why hasn't anybody fucking sued for breaking a monopoly? It's fucking bullshit. Anyway, well, it's all private companies. That's the thing. Jagex said it's gonna urgently patch the game to remove those pay-to-win features. So, yep.
We're sorry.
Let's see.
Stalker
So-
news?
Yeah, but let me see if there's anything. I'm genuinely shocked, said a Redditor. I'd love to know how many accounts unsubscribed over this. So they're like, wow, we won. Wait, we won? Yeah, we won. It's like, God damn, man, what did we do? So it could have been an impressive number of cancelizations and definitely hitting their bottom line. It could also be maybe the Jagex was like, I don't know if we should do this, and then all right, let's try it and see how the community. No, we didn't want to do it, and we were on the line. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to do the best case scenario for them. Just a few corporate people wanted to do it, and a few others didn't want to do it. So, anyways,
Well, the whales
you can
also
apply.
spend quickly, and like you give them something, and the person who was going to spend buy everything probably bought everything. I'm wondering if they're even going to refund those people.
Yeah, and then Jagex continued, we hope we will rebuild some of the trust that we know has been damaged in the last week. Contact this area customer support for full refunds.
Oh, that's good. Refunds are good, but no, you will never rebuild trust. That is not, once trust is lost, you're not getting it back. We know that you're.
I do think it helps a little bit when you reverse a decision and listen to the community feedback. I do think it helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, doing it in the first place is unacceptable, obviously, but it makes it feel like we can get stuff changed, and that's the truth. We can. If you hit the bottom line of motherfucking Madden games, if everybody was like, you know what? We're not going to fucking buy Madden anymore. And if I can get 25% of the football community, and I know it's the only game, I know it's the only NFL, and I know you want to play with the new players that your team signed or whatever, but if I can just get 25% of that community to boycott it, then, the NFL does yearly, assessments, and when they are assessing whether they want to renew the license and stuff, EA has certain goals they actually need to hit. EA needs to make certain amount of sales with the game. And so if you're hitting the bottom, then you're actually helping everybody, because they're like, all right, well, now we're going to work with multiple companies so that we can make the amount of sales and money that we want to make. And we're going to be able to better do that if we have multiple people buying our license and multiple people buying the games. But I don't know. I guess I'll never get through to these people. I mean, I guess I never really called for an official boycott. It's because, like, we aren't in the guide. Yeah, I can do a little bit of a boycott of people that already know not to buy the shit, but it's like you need somebody like MMG or those motherfuckers that I feature in the fucking videos. They are the ones that need to lead a boycott, because they are influencing all the motherfucking people that watch them.
We can't even help our friends.
Yeah, you can't even convince your friends not to do it.
No, I've gotten a few of my friends to stop, but Angel was already buying fucking football cards his whole life.
Yeah, so was I, but I'm not buying Mutt.
Yeah, well, you're not as stupid as Angel. You're much smarter than Angel is.
I mean, you don't even have to tell them to not buy Madden, because honestly, that's not where they make the majority of their money. Just Madden. Just say, look, buy Madden every year, play with the new players, play with who you want, get the newest sapien technology. Just stop putting money into packs, and that's really going to hit them, because that's where they make the money. That's where they make the billions of dollars. It's not the original one. So.
And then finally, Stalker II developer has a setback. There's a fire gutted a third of its office, which really sucks, because I was really hoping I want to play this game. I think it looks really awesome, but they insist that, hey, we've dealt with worse than this before. We're going to get back on our feet, and even though we had some heavy damage, we're going to work towards full restoration. So, just let you know a little behind the scenes over there at GSC Game World, that unfortunately they had an office fire, which may delay the game. It was already recently announced that it was delayed into early next year. So hopefully this doesn't affect it too much, and hopefully everybody's okay. And You know, that would suck if you were working on something pretty sweet and then a fire takes it out and you got to start all over again. Woo, boy, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, check, please, I'm out of here. I don't want to do it again. Yep. All right. Well, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. And Alex.
Yeah, make sure you check those links down below. Surfshark has it's just a great VPN that you can share with unlimited friends and family, which is an incredible deal for about $2 a month. Unlimited, it's like I can have an account and they get access to the account.
All your
and then
friends.
everyone gets it, and that is an incredible deal, and that's what we're about here. But also the new features that allow you just one click of a button, it creates fake name, address, phone number, so your real stuff isn't getting out on the internet. It's important stuff.
Stay tuned to episode 2, and we will see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.